Oh, the adventures. The adventures. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe what my mother-in-law just shared with me about my car. And sure, some will speculate, well, they really wanted your car, they really would have got your car. Well, once they realized my mother-in-law was home, I think they got smart, get the hell out of here. But wow, here's the Hellcat Challenger 2021 Gold Rush Edition, very small production. And here's just a beautiful area of Tennessee, and not a poor area by any means. And here I am witnessing the possibility of my mother-in-law's house being broken into to get my car. And some people are like, well, you talk so much on your YouTube channel, you share so much information, you know, wow, are you surprised? Well, from what's going on down here, people who watch my channel, I'm getting a lot of vehicles out of this area because there's just too much attention. And that was the biggest complaint my mother-in-law was. I had my Ford race truck down here, my Smoke Show Scat Pack Challenger down here, and a trailer down here. And she claims that all these landscaping people, you know, in these rich neighborhoods, typically you have a lot of landscapers and maintenance people that come to all these residences. And not by any means wanting to call out these people, but at the same time, was this past summer, is that people were coming onto the property to admire these nice cars I have down here sitting in her driveway. And it was making her very uncomfortable. I mean, now, did I witness this? I did not. So her claim is that she saw people literally coming on the driveway and then walking around my Ford race truck and walking around that Dodge Challenger Smoke Show. So this really kind of, you know, irritated her, and she really felt like you got to get these cars out of here. But at the same time, having this in the garage, I've had a lot of different cars. I've had my GT500s down here. Over the many years, I've had a lot of vehicles down here in her garage. But at the same time, here in the last, I would say, year or so, this neighborhood has been targeted. The thieves are getting into this neighborhood and starting to break into people's houses and take stuff. And even for me, you see this country club down here in Tennessee neighborhood, beautiful, you know, the high-end homes, very wealthy area. You just think to yourself, yeah, right, no surveillance and security systems. Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. Even here in rural, you know, borderline rural Tennessee, you would just think, yeah, but that's where, I mean, I think sometimes that's where the thieves actually go because they feel like people don't suspect that that would happen in their own backyard. So, yeah, could it be me, you know, overreacting? Well, I already know this Dodge Hellcat product I talk about on my YouTube channel is the #1 stolen vehicle. The Dodge Charger is the #1 stolen vehicle in this country at this time. The Challenger basically is right there with it because it's the Hellcat product. This is the product that is very sought after from thieves. They can just gut these things out and make more money in some ways than trying to sell them. But at the same time, they get this thing crated up and goes overseas. These guys can make $100,000 off these cars. So it's a very lucrative business if they know what they're doing. So yeah, so for me, is this car going to be sitting at this house anymore? Nope. I mean, no way. There's no way. Even for me, even back up where I am, I'm even actually getting a little more concerned about even for back at my home. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to just start, I already kind of started doing it. You don't really see it in my videos, but making it very difficult to get to one of my other cars because of other cars blocking it. So it's going to be a project to get to my Hellcat because there's so many other vehicles that are blocking it to get to it. So if you're the thief, you're going to have to, you know, take time to get a few vehicles all started up and moved. You know, so you're now talking a lot of time. There's going to be enter the property and then you're, you know, in and out within 5 minutes. That ain't going to happen. So wow, what an eye-opener. And what's really weird is I'm just, I guess there's the good and the bad. My mother-in-law didn't call me when this all happened. So, but if she would have called me and told me this, I'd have been hot-tailing down here faster than you can believe to get this car out of here. Look at all the sun. See that sun, how it hits everything? So, wow. But here I am without this exhaust, these tires. I have barely driven this car. This car now has been sitting down here for probably a good 5 months. I would say June, July, August, September, 4 months. Off recollection of my memory. And these tires are so flat. They're squared off right now. So this car needs to be driven. But the thing is, it's not Challenger Hellcat. These things with the exhaust and all, they're just so lame. There's just no exhaust on this thing at all. It's just so boring. My Dodge Charger, the person that modded that exhaust, it's a huge difference in the feeling of the car, the fun factor. This thing here is just like, you're just, yeah. Going to get the kid and the mother-in-law breakfast, and now, I don't know, am I heading back? This kind of changes the whole strategy of what's going on down here. And, am I heading back today? I don't know. I got mixed feelings because of the weather up north. I don't even think my other video is even published yet. So, all right.